friends, welcome to E-Class. Myself Smita teacher. Students, open your maths textbook, page number 57, lesson number 10, fractions. New point, we are going to start comparing fractions. What is meant by comparison? Comparison means which fraction is bigger and which fraction is smaller, that you have to find. Then we are using the symbol for comparing the numbers. See, these are the symbols for comparison, right? Then how to use these symbols? Suppose now for explanation purpose, I am not using the fraction, just the numbers I am taking. Suppose 9 and 2. Here 9 and here 2. Which is the bigger number? Of course 9 is the bigger number, right? But which symbol we can use? See, one trick I am telling you. Here 2 ends are there and here 1 end. 2 ends are more than 1 end. It is true. So these 2 ends are more. So these 2 ends keep towards bigger number, right? And 1 end keeps towards smaller number. In this way you can keep in mind. So 9 is greater than or bigger than 2. How to read this? 9 is bigger than 2. Now suppose, which is the bigger number? Of course 8 is bigger. Then these 2 ends towards 8. See. And 1 end towards smaller number. 2 ends towards bigger number, 1 end towards smaller number. So 1 is smaller than 8. How to read this? 1 is smaller than 8. Here 8 and here also 8. 8, 8. Both are same. We can't compare it. Both are same. So this is equal to symbol must be there. We have learnt this in lesson 2, number word. In that we have learnt. Just I recall your knowledge. So this we will use to compare the fractions. Okay. Now I am telling you one funny thing in the fraction. See. Here 5 figures I am going to draw. 1. See, figure of the 5 figures are same in size. 3, 4 and 5. Okay, these are the 5 figures. Now, first I have divided these 5 figures into 2 equal parts and one part I have shaded. Okay. Now this figure I have divided into 3 equal parts and one part I have shaded. Now this figure I have divided into 4 equal parts and one part I have shaded. Now here into 5 equal parts and one part is shaded. Now here into 6 equal parts. Okay, and one part is shaded. Now write the fraction for this. Out of 2 equal parts, one part is shaded. 1, 2, 3. Out of 3 equal parts, one part is shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of 4 equal parts, one part is shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of 5 equal parts, one part is shaded. And for this figure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of 6 equal parts, one part is shaded. Okay, these are the fractions. What do you think? This 6 is bigger. Then this fraction will be bigger or smaller? 6 is bigger number. But what about this fraction? Is it bigger or smaller? It is smaller. Okay. If down is denominator, it is numerator and this is denominator. If denominator is increases, the fraction is decreases. Fraction becomes smaller. Why? See, the number of this downside denominator shows the total number of equal parts, right? So 6 equal parts we have made. And out of 6 equal parts, one part is selected. Suppose I have an Cadbury. I make 2 equal parts and one part I have given to you. Okay, to one child I have given one part. and same Cadbury, the size of Cadbury is same. I have made 6 parts, equal parts, and one part I gave to other boy. Then which one will get more? Of course, the Cadbury which I made 2 equal parts and given to one boy, that boy will get more Cadbury because only 2 equal parts were there. And the child who got one part from the 6 equal parts, the child will get less Cadbury. Okay. So what is funny here? If downside number is bigger, denominator is bigger, that fraction is smaller. Then see, 1 upon 2, this is, and 1 upon 6. What do you think? Which is the bigger? Of course, 1 upon 2 is bigger. You can see the shaded part. 1 upon 2 means this part. And 1 upon 6 means this part. Then which is the bigger shaded part? Of course, this one. So, you can use this symbol. Got? We will solve the examples by using this knowledge. You have to keep this in mind. See, open your textbook page number 57. On that, question number 1. Which is the smaller fraction? See, question number 1. Which is the smaller fraction? Which is the smaller fraction? Can you answer this? It is question number 1. Can you answer this? Which is the smaller? The denominator is bigger. That fraction is smaller. Okay, denominator is bigger. 2 and 3. Which is the bigger? 3 is bigger. That means this fraction is smaller. 1 upon 3. Smaller fraction. Wait, I will write in this way. One upon 3. Question number 2. I am reading question from the textbook. You have to keep the textbook in front of you. Okay, and answer I am giving here on the blackboard. Question number 2. Which is the smaller fraction from 1 upon 6, 1 upon 5 or 1 upon 6? Same way. Which is the smaller fraction? Smaller fraction. Now see the denominator. Denominator means downside. This is numerator, this is denominator. Downside number is bigger, that fraction is smaller. 6 is bigger than 5, so this fraction is smaller. It is exactly opposite. So smaller fraction is 1 upon 6. Question number 3. I can solve here. Question number 3. Which is the bigger fraction? 1 upon 3 or 1 upon 5? Bigger fraction. You have to find the bigger fraction from this. Which is the bigger fraction? Can you tell? Just find the denominator. Here 3 and here 5. What is our rule? Downside, denominator number is bigger, that fraction is smaller. So 5 is bigger, but this fraction is smaller. Then which is bigger? This fraction is bigger. 1 upon 3 is the bigger fraction. Okay. Bigger fraction we wanted to find. So find the number which has smaller denominator. So in this fraction, denominator is smaller. So this fraction is bigger. Why? I have told you before this. I have explained it with the figure. 1 upon 3 is the bigger fraction. We will see next example. If you wanted answers, you can take the screenshots. Okay. Question number 4. Write this or this symbol. You have to use these two symbols in the boxes. Here. One upon 5, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 2, box, 1 upon 3, box, 1 upon 4, 1 upon 5 and 1 upon 6. You have to use these symbols. I have told you what is the trick for these symbols. These two ends towards bigger number, this one end towards smaller number. See, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 2. 3 is bigger than 2, but this is the smaller fraction. So you have to use this symbol. Okay. 1 upon 3, 1 upon 4. Which is the bigger fraction? The number which has smaller denominator, that fraction is bigger. 3 is smaller, so this fraction is bigger. Got? 5 and 3. Denominator is 5 and 3. 5 is bigger, so this fraction is smaller. 2 and 3. 3 is bigger, but fraction is smaller. 4 and 3. See, you have to, it is chain. You have to compare these two. 3 and 4. Denominator is 3 and 4. 4 is bigger, but fraction is smaller. 4 and 5. 5 is bigger, but 1 upon 5 fraction is smaller. 5 and 6. 6 is bigger, but 1 upon 6 is the smaller fraction. In this way, you have to solve question number 4 also in your notebook. Maybe we'll see the next question. Question number 5. What is question 5? As the denominator of the fractions with numerator 1 keeps increasing, what happens to the value of the fraction? Question 5. With example I am telling. Suppose here 1 upon 3. What they are saying? Denominator you have to increase by 1. 1 upon 3. Here 1 upon 4. Here 1 upon 5. Upon 6. Then what about the values of this fraction? Denominator you are keeping increasing by 1. Then its value will decrease. Okay. What happens to the value of fraction? The answer is the value of fraction will decrease. Okay, value of fraction is decrease. Will decrease. Sixth number. Which is the smaller fraction from 1 upon 6 and 1 upon 9? Which is the smaller fraction? And why? Smaller fraction is equal to, which is the smaller? Downside. Denominator is bigger, that fraction is smaller. Our rule is denominator is bigger, that fraction is smaller. 1 upon 9 is smaller fraction. Why? Why? Because 6 is smaller than 9. Okay, and it is denominator. In the denominator both are. Okay, we will see the next question. Question number 7. Fill in the boxes with these three symbols. You have to use these three symbols. First one, 1 upon 8, 1 upon 10. Which symbol will be there? 10 is bigger, but this fraction is smaller. So 2 ends, 1 upon 8 is bigger, therefore 2 ends towards bigger number, bigger fraction. 1 upon 5, 1 upon 3. So which is the 1 upon 3 is the bigger. 1 upon 3 in the box, 1 upon 3 is equal to sign because both fractions are same. In this way you have to complete question number 7. I have explained only 3 examples. You have to complete that question in your notebook. Question number 8. You have a fruit. Using that fruit, how will you explain your friend that 1 upon 4 is smaller than 1 upon 2? I have given you one fruit and you have to explain with that fruit. See, 1 upon 4 means what? 4 shows 4 equal parts. And this one part give to your friend. Okay, it shows 1 upon 4. And same fruit, make two equal parts and select one part. It is 1 upon 2. Out of two equal parts, one part is shaded. That is. Now ask him which is the bigger shade. Of course, this is bigger. See the shaded part. It is bigger. Therefore, and this one is smaller. Therefore, we can say 1 upon 4 is smaller than 1 upon 2. Okay. Got? If you did not understand, see the video again and again and understand the concepts. Okay. So students, today's homework is you have to solve these 8 examples from textbook page number 57 in your notebook. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe, eat healthy, stay healthy and study well.